Good morning, everybody. Wow, that video last night that I did with the full moon, I had a heck of a time. It was corrupted the first time I did it. I had to go back out, do it again, come back in, and then it took like 4 hours plus to upload. So it was really late by the time it uploaded. I am very sorry. And then this video, I had to delete it and then upload it again. Redo it. So let's hope this time it goes through. This is the day after the full moon. Tonight you will write your letter to the universe with your candle that you burned last night and set your intention to for your letter of your universe. So this is the candle from last night. This isn't my exact candle. I burned this one. Actually, I ended up burning it. This will be the second time. This one just has the intention set to write this letter for this video. It's not anything in particular. I just set a simple intention to this candle for today, just to do this video. What you would do, because it's kind of like a dummy video, not really a dummy video, it's just a video to show you how to do it. You're going to want to cleanse your area because everybody picks up all kinds of garbage and negativity throughout their day, not meaning that you're arguing with anybody. But there's different ways you can cleanse your space. You can do it by burning some sage, and you don't have to have it set on fire and keep it burning. I have some really wicked sage, and you cleanse your space with the smoke. And you may not see the smoke, but it is still smoking. Cleanse your space. I know I've cleansed it earlier. If you're opposed to burning sage or rosemary or something like that, it's still smoking, you can also use like a rose quartz or something and set it on your paper or right close to your paper. Salt, you can sprinkle salt, regular table salt, or pink Himalayan or white Himalayan, whichever you've got. Himalayan salt works good for cleansing. Another thing that you can use for cleansing is a cleansing spray. Something pure, not the stuff that you buy that's got all the garbage added to it, but pure cleansing spray made with the pure essential oils. This is one that I make. It's actually on YouTube. I have a video how to make it. And it smells very pretty, and it will cleanse negativity out of the area. Alright, now what you're going to do with your letter to the universe, you're going to start first with the cleansing, and then the candle that you set your intention to last night, you're going to light that, okay? You're going to light that because you're going to manifest and set the vibration for what you did with a candle to this letter today. And you're going to have this burning on your paper while you're writing your letter. Now, you could have written your letter for many things last night, or set your candle for many things last night. Abundance, love, not to force love to you, but to make your love stronger. Health, better finances, things like that. What I'm going to write the letter for today is, let's say you wrote you set your candle for abundance last night, and you have let's say a clothing boutique. So we're going to pretend that this is for a clothing boutique. I kind of set this candle to write this letter for a clothing boutique. I did not set it for myself. I just set it to make a manifestation video for a clothing boutique. It's not set to anything in particular. It wasn't set last night. It was just done this morning specifically for this video. And I don't know if you could pick it up. It does have a slight purple halo. around it. When you see that halo, it shows that it is manifesting and it is working. It also will show that it is generating health if you're doing something for health. So that's really good to see, and you may not always see it with your naked eye. Sometimes you'll see it also in a camera or if you take a picture. And if you don't see it, that doesn't mean that it's not manifesting, okay? It could also be the type of candle you're using. Now, when you write a letter to the universe, you're going to start out always at the top, and you're going to write your name. I'm not going to actually write. This is going to jiggle. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to apologize for the jiggling in advance because it is sitting on carpet. You're going to write your name, your full name, at the top, and then you're going to write over here your date of birth. I'm not actually going to write my date of birth and my full name up here for obvious reasons. Like I said, the candle is set for a letter to the universe for my video. That's what I concentrated on this morning and what I was going to use it for. So it is showing, I can see it here, a purple glow, a halo kind of down around the bottom of it. Then underneath this, you're going to write today's date. Today is November 13th, 2019. All right, and then you're going to write, Dear Universe. And I did make notes. So if you see me checking my notes or hear the paper, that's why, because I can get kind of sidetracked and want to try to keep track of that. And what you're going to write is you're going to say, my business, my clothing boutique, B-O-U-T-I-Q, is abundant. Whatever you set this to, you want to write in your letter. Abundant in customers. My clothing boutique is doing very well. Money is flowing easily. My finances are in order. This shows that your finances are not in arrears or behind. Also, you want to talk about your employees because they are important to your business. My employees are happy, helpful, and grateful. And you want to continue this letter. You always write as though you have the money, that the money is coming in abundantly. You want to use whatever word that you set this candle to. You want to use that. If you're writing about love, you want to write that Bob and I share so much love. Bob and I love doing things together. That kind of thing. If you want to write about your health, my health is wonderful. My health is so good that I can walk. I take long walks. I enjoy doing this because my health is so good. That is kind of how you want to word your letter. Always write it as though it is happening in the present tense, as though it is going on now. Sets that vibration for the universe to match what is going on in your life as though it is happening right now, okay? That is how the universe matches what your thoughts are. And I want to make sure I get everything so that I don't mess anybody up. I'm writing their letter. You also want to write that you don't worry about money. I don't worry about money. This way, you're covered for in the future. Money or my finances. And you will continue your letter such, and basically you're telling it like I said, as it already is happening, and you're going to keep this letter going, and you're going to continue with your letter, and when you get to the end, you're going to sign your letter. But first, always thank the universe. And I always just say, thank you, dear universe. That's how I sign my letters. And then you put an X and then sign your name. And it is that simple. That is writing your letter, setting the intention. Your candle is here manifesting the intention to this letter. And how you're going to finish setting the intention with this letter is two things. Remember I said that you're going to need a little bit of your moon water. We're going to start first with the candle, and we're going to take some of the wax that's melted, and we're going to just drizzle little drops of it, if this will drizzle drops, on this letter. So we're going to drip, drip, drip. Oops, that's a drizzle, but that's okay. It can drizzle. It can drizzle. It doesn't matter. And you're going to let that, it's going to get messy. So if you have a surface you don't want the wax to get out, put something underneath, or a piece of cardboard underneath even. And you're going to let that kind of harden. And then you're going to take your moon water. I made coffee with mine this morning. I often make coffee with mine. Moon water is very beneficial to your health because it is ionized by the moon. You're just going to put some moon water in like a cap or a little dish, and you're going to wet your fingers. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your fingers and you're going to you're just going to rub the moon water all over the paper, because this is, Mercury is running actually in reverse this month, and we just come off from 11/11, and so this moon water is pretty powerful. Not as much as it was last January. Last year, I actually have some of last January's moon water still in my refrigerator, and it could have been used for this also if I wanted to, but I wanted to do it just with this. You're going to kind of want to wet it. You want to not smear your words, though. You want it to still be able to be read. Okay? So you've done this and you've set your intentions. You signed your letter, and the universe is going to match whatever vibrations you've set in this letter. And so you want to make sure that you've clearly stated everything as it's happened and what you have set in intention with your candle. Now, you're going to fold this. When you want something to come to you, you always fold things to you. If you have something and you want to banish it or you want it to go away, you fold it away. This letter, we're going to fold it twice towards us. That is once. Yes, it's going to be damp, and it's going to be lumpy because it's got wax in it, and we're going to fold it twice. So there, it's folded twice. I'm going to set my candle on top right now. And so here we have our candle, our letter. That is done. I'm going to set my water out of the way so I don't spill it, because I am a klutz. Now, what you're going to do with your candle from here is you can do many different things. This is set with a good intention for whatever you have set it for. You can either blow it out because we're done with the intention. We are done manifesting this letter. And at this point, you can blow it out now. Or you can snuff it with your fingers. Or you can let this burn on down. And you can take it from there. Or you can take this, snuff it out, and you can bury the candle wax. Or you can, if you burn it on down, there won't be anything left. But you could throw away this outside piece. Or you can take this candle wax and you can put it in a drawer someplace. Put it in a Ziploc baggie, write on it what it was. But do not throw this away or do anything with it until your manifestation is over, until you've manifested until you've gotten your manifestation, okay? So don't throw it away, okay? If you've manifested for abundance and you plant this, you will find that your plants will be more fuller. You'll get more, it's obviously winter. You wouldn't want to plant this outside, but put it in, like break it up and put it in with your other plants. The candle's not going to hurt them. So now, what to do with your letter that you wrote? You're going to take this letter and you're going to put it in your pillowcase. You're going to put it under the bottom part of your pillowcase, not on the top where you put your head, but under your pillow in your pillowcase. If you're opposed to putting this letter in, obviously you're going to let it dry. If you're opposed to putting this in your pillowcase, put it under the sheet where your pillow is. So it's under the sheet, but it's, still under your head. If you're really opposed to that, make sure it's close to your bed where you sleep. But even if you want to stick it under the sheet on your side of the bed, so it's between the sheet and the bed, that would also be a good place. But keep it very, very close to where you spend the majority of your time, which is in bed. Because you could say, oh, well, majority of my time, I'm out of my bed. No, majority of your time, you're going to be in bed still at one spot, steady. The majority of the time is in your bed. So that's what you're going to do with your letter, and you're going to keep it there. Okay? And so everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and many blessings to everybody. I hope everybody enjoys this video. I will link the video from last night to this. If you missed being able to set this candle, you can still do that today. And then later tonight, write your letter. It will not quite be maybe as strong, but it will still work. Just remember to concentrate on the candle. Everybody, have a blessed day and take care. Namaste. Bye-bye.